think is obviously being pushed, or is like I'm not gonna say Will Ospreay because you already know Will. They're gonna put the rocket on him. You already know that. Um, MJF, you already know. There is one, the last one, that could be. It's not obvious, but it could be like, oh, I can see that. But again, it's not obvious, so that's why I'm gonna mention him. But number one
Is Prince Pretty, and this is Wrestling's Behind the Curtain.
you already know what it is, your boy Chance. Wrestling Behind the Curtain. We here. Now, if you didn't catch the last two videos I did, go check it out. One is the top three WWE superstars, male, that I think they should push. The second one was the top three WWE women I think they should push. So a lot of y'all in the comments said I should do the AEW men, women. So this is the men's, opposite, as you can see by the thumbnail. But first, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. We're trying to get 50,000 before SummerSlam, so please, if you love wrestling, this is where you need to be. Hit subscribe, especially if you want the real. I'm not going to give you they paid me, so I'm going to say this. If you want real, honest opinions, hit the subscribe. Now, with that being said, I'm not going to do anyone that I think is obviously being pushed, or is like, I'm not going to say Will Ospreay because you already know Will. They're gonna put the rocket on him. You already know that. MJF, you already know. There is one, the last one, that could be. It's not obvious, but it could be like, oh, I can see that. But again, it's not obvious, so that's why I'm going to mention him. But number one, brand new signing. I've been high on him already. I've said in numerous videos, numerous recaps. Kevin Knight, the boy's great. You've seen his match with Jay. You've seen his match with Will. You've seen him go. You've seen the tag teams. The boy's good. Still young, still fresh. Obviously, a lot more to learn, a lot more to do, a lot more, growing to do in the ring. But the boy is great. So I think they teased him in Speedball when he comes back from New Japan. So I guess we could start with some tag team gold, which would be cool because the tag team division AEW is, ups for grabs. Not really, no one's really dominating that right now. So, and who is the current tag team champions of AEW? That would have been good for me to remember before I started doing this, but I don't recall who the tag team champions are. But you know what? It's good because you can put in the comments of, hey, buddy, it's these guys. Cool. But I could see the gold being on Speedball and Kevin Knight because they're both good and they both can go. So definitely Kevin Knight tag team and then maybe TNT championship. Even though I think he's a little bit above that, but I could see him starting off TNT championship, but definitely one of the other belts, the Continental or the other one. But I'm pretty sure they're gonna merge those two, Kenny's and Okada's, or they should at least if they don't do the brand split. Like I said, if you haven't checked out the brand split, go check out that video too that I did about why AEW should have a brand split. But definitely Kevin Knight. Um, Number two, my second guy. Now, I think this one is kind of obvious, but due to the fact that he did lose, which I thought he should have won against Hangman Page, I think it's pretty obvious that he should be pushed. But I think it's pretty obvious that he's not being pushed yet because he lost Hangman Page, like I said. But come on, it's Kyle Fletcher. You already know. You've seen the matches with him. You've seen matches with him and Will. It's like the boy. The boy's nice. And he's been taking it serious. You see the man is super fit now. Like you see the drip, you see the change, you see how Don Callis is kind of like making him the guy of that stable in that family. Kyle Fletcher. I can see him as definitely one of one of the Continental champions, or can I see him as a world? I think if pushed right, I think he could be a world champion. I don't think that would be anytime soon. I think that would more or less probably be like a year or two from now. But if he keeps on going on the trajectory that he's on, then I think that he could be a major player. But you, yeah, you could see him because it's basically kind of like the same like Will, and I can see Will as a champion. So yeah, if he's continued to be pushed like I said, I definitely could see him as a world champion. So Kyle Fletcher, definitely. Honorable mention, like I did last time with the women. I don't understand why he isn't. I don't think it's because he's hurt, because I don't think he's really injury prone. But Jay White, Jay White leaving New Japan straight off that whole Bullet Club. I don't know how they didn't capitalize on that. I can understand maybe it's because they had a lot of fresh toys. They had CM Punk, Adam Cole, Bryan Danielson. Everyone, it was on fire. So I can understand how you might have got lost in that sauce. But you need a dominant heel champion. That's cool. Come on, Jay White. Even if you want to put him back with the guns, the Bang Bang Gang, you could still do that. The Bang Bang Gang, with Juice. I would argue maybe Gallows and Anderson, but I think they're more so elite in Kenny. But I could argue maybe they ain't fucking with him. So they align with Jay White. That'd be cool little swerve. I've got a bigger bullet club, you know what I mean? But that's just an honorable mention because I don't know. I don't think Tony's gonna do anything with him. It is what it is. Another one that I don't know Tony's gonna do something with, but everything's there, which is my third pick, Big Will. You might know him as Big Cass. I mean, bro looks good. He's tall. He's a giant. You cannot argue. Well, granted, the way you booked, because if you booked incorrectly, then you're not gonna look dope. Like, because Strowman wasn't really booked good, so he didn't really look that dominant. But if you book Big Will, I don't like the name either. I'd rather him switch it up, but whatever. If you book Big Will, maybe there you go, book him with a better name. But if you book him dominant and just destroying people, why would he not be your world champion? Like you see the look, you see the like he's got it, and you wouldn't not believe it because the boy's strong and he looks the part. So I would definitely push him at some point, even if you're not going to give him the world. Like again, they have the Continental belt. Like, come on, give him some championship. The tag team, I think, cool, he got it, but I think that's kind of beneath him. I think he's a same thing like I said about who did I say about like Drew McIntyre? It's kind of same thing. He's just beneath that. Like it's got to be gold, like top gold or nothing. So before you lose him, because I don't know how long he's got left in the contract, or if he has any desire to go to TNA, or if even WWE would bring him back. But before you lose him, I would definitely do something with Big Will. So, like I said, those are my top three. Put in the comments if you agree or you disagree. Let me know. Make sure you like, share, subscribe. Help us get to 50,000 before SummerSlam. So, and make sure if you're catching this, when am I doing this? I don't know when I'm posting this. Maybe I'll post it tomorrow, which will be during like before Backlash. So if you catch this before Backlash, go check out my predictions or go check out the Backlash predictions anyway, just to support. So hit the like, share, subscribe, do all the good stuff. Discord is free. We got merch. Go get that. Support the channel. We appreciate y'all. Thank y'all for the ones that always show up. We appreciate you. Yee, be yourself.